Well, I tell you these three stories, and I told them yesterday to illustrate a particular understanding of the Pastoral Council. Part number one, the pastor consults the council. Pastors are busy people. They don't need to waste time with chit-chat. If they're going to form a group, they want something from the group. And what they want is prudent, wise advice, what we would call pastoral planning. So the pastor consults the council. He's not doing it because the bishop told him to, or because he thinks that's making nice with the lay people. He does it because he wants to make decisions that will build up the church and strengthen the people of God. That's the first aspect of the pastoral council. The pastor consults. The second aspect of the pastoral council is that the council has a very specific role. It's not just a sounding board. It's not just an open forum. No. According to the documents of the church, the pastoral council has a specific threefold role. It investigates, under the authority of the pastor, some aspect of the parish reality. Number two, it reflects on what it has investigated. And number three, it forms a conclusion which it offers to the pastor in the form of recommendations. So if the first aspect of the council is that the pastor consults, the second aspect is that the council has a very precise role as defined in the church's official documents: investigate, reflect, and recommend. And the third aspect of the pastoral council is this. Once the council makes its recommendations, and once the pastor accepts those recommendations and decides to put them into practice, the council has succeeded. The mark of a successful council is that its policies are so well thought of, so logical, so plausible, so logical, so prudent and wise that the pastor says, "Why didn't I think of that?" And he accepts it and puts it into action. The council doesn't implement its own recommendations. Or if it does so, the members do so as volunteers under the direction of the pastor and the staff, not in their role as counselors. Because the council is a pastoral planning body. It's not an extension of the staff or an administrative organization. It's not an executive body. It exists by advising the pastor who consults it. So those are the three aspects of the pastoral council I wanted to talk about. The pastor consults, the council has got a threefold role, and when the pastor accepts and implements, the council succeeds. That's the heart of this vision of the pastoral council that I would like to recommend to you today.